Let's go. Los Angeles Rams lose to the fucking Seattle Seahawks 30-29. They came off a sort of game-winning drive off LA. Cooper Kupp got targeted 17 times and only caught 9, and they were mainly third down conversions, or at least otherwise desperation for deep passes. Frank Goff was inconsistent as fuck. 29 of 49. The dude got 345 yards. I felt like Seattle was the better playing team fundamentally. Their O-line was actually doing pretty well for a while. Tackles for loss were still coming from mainly the Rams. Coming off Aaron Darnold, obviously. That was only 2 for 1. He wasn't that vocal in this game. So was Dante Flower and Marcus Peters that had a pretty good game, in my opinion, if he was that vocal on defense. But anybody else didn't either miss tackles, couldn't catch Chris Carson for their life, and the Seattle Seahawks have lost their secondary, lost their two secondaries, and they have lost mainly a lot of dudes that are going to be in good health for the Cleveland game they got that they might lose. Josh Reynolds only got 12 yards. The leading receivers were only Robert Woods, that was good for a moment. Cooper Kupp, that was bad off Jared Goff trying to overthrow the football every goddamn time, or going 136 for only 7 receptions over 11. The only touchdown passes came to only Cooper Kupp off a little edge route for a touchdown. The leading scorer was Todd Gurley that only had 51, but they were red zone drives, and the dude only got only 15 carries and averaged only 3.4. The dude didn't do that much, but there was decent handoff plays over to Malcolm Brown and Brandon Cooks. So that was something that LA had right, other than the missed field goal they had at the end of the game, coming from fucking JoJo Nason. That was only with 2, and only had a 15 long. Only had 2 catches, and the field goal kicker that was Greg Zerine only went 3 for 4 and missing the last one. And I think it was a 34-yarder, and he shouldn't have missed it, but somehow he missed it. And that came with Russell Wilson having a hell of a game and being second in the NFC West. That's currently not the best division, the worst division in the NFC. The Cardinals are competitive. Seattle stays a playoff contender, and the 49ers are doing tremendously. And the LA Rams are still contenders, so we have a lot of potential for this NFC West. I only see like one team going 8-8, another team at least making it to the wild card, and of course we got a division leader. Tyler Lockett did well. He got a touchdown from the first quarter. Wasn't that vocal for the rest of the game. He only got 4 receptions. 4 receptions also came off tight end Will Disley. That was good off the midfield. He got 81 yards. Of course, DK Metcalf that had the luckiest catch of all time, and if that was dropped, he could have been the world enemy for the goddamn Seattle Seahawks. Rashawn Penny wasn't that valuable to the team, even though he got 31 yards and only caught the ball once. Then he wasn't even that used for handing off the football, even though he had 8 carries, and it's like, oh, we'll just use him to etch out some yardage. Russell Wilson came off the bat with 17 completions off 23, 268 yards, 4 touchdown passes that were scary to look at. One over David Moore, one over a short Zach right over to Chris Carson, a short little 13-yard pass over to Tyler Lockett, then DJ Metcalf off the red zone. I feel like the offense did particularly well off rotating off Russell Wilson, running up the field, and you know, the receivers actually playing well. DK Metcalf ain't that bad. Of course, you still have a good deep threat in Rashad Penny, and even though losing Jimmy Graham, Dinsley ain't bad. Jadeveon Clowney even got a forced fumble on Todd Gurley, so that's a positive. And KJ Wright, Bradley McDonald, McGarley, oh fuck him. Shaquille, Shaquille Griffin, Bobby Wagner that got a shockingly no sack, but he was there to stop Todd Gurley in a few plays. And just a tremendous game on and off. If it wasn't for that field goal, LA could have beaten the Seahawks. But you know how kickers now are in the clutch. Pretty shit. So couldn't wish for anything better. It comes off with the Seattle Seahawks winning 30-29 in a close game. Now they're coming off today at 10 a.m. because I think they're gonna be playing in a different country. Yeah, you're gonna miss the game at 10 a.m. in the morning. Seattle Seahawks will be playing off against the Cleveland Browns. And there ain't that much injuries other than the offensive line injuries. Some coming off fucking DJ Fulker and fucking Ethan Pukic. That's it. Anything else, Rashad Penny and Chris Carson will be fine to play. And if they can if they can still keep Don Brown, I'll take that over everything. The Rams ain't that bad as well. I don't think they have that many threatening injuries to come forth on this game. By God, hopefully they don't, so they can start 3-3. That'll be rough. And there's only like some really questionable injuries because we know Clay Matthews is out after having some pretty good games, some against the Browns, and he played averaged against the Seattle Seahawks. And Aqib Talib that's still out, and of course Todd Gurley that's questionable to even come into the game. And that's your recap for the Week 5 game against the LA Rams facing off against the Seattle Seahawks. That's DST signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to hear more about my sort of opinion on games that you don't watch unless you have Red Zone. So, thanks for watching.